Welcome to Keiser Voices, the story of success, brought to you by Keiser University Graduate School, here where the academic world meets personal triumph. Join us today as we dive into the captivating tales of success.
My name is Dr. Luis Rodriguez. I have been working for Keiser University, the Latin division, since 2010, teaching first project management and management and marketing, by the way. So I started working with the Latin division for the undergrad. And then when we started developing new programs like the grad school, I moved in 2013, moved to the grad school. And I'm teaching basically management. And my specialization, by the way, it is in knowledge management, but I teach, in my case, a particular case, operations, supply chains, organizational change, um, strategic planning, and everything related to that particular topic. So, and the capstone, by the way. And I got an MBA in marketing, and I have a PhD in management with a specialization in knowledge management. That is easy to answer because the problem, and I do consulting, by the way, for small business administration here in Texas, in North Texas, where I got my home. The main problem to retain clients or customer satisfaction is that uh, businesses doesn't know what the clients need particularly or what they want. So they pay more attention into a product. They are assuming that the market is really needing that, but the details of one are the particularities of every segment that belongs to your target market eventually, they doesn't consider that. So in order to get customer satisfaction, the first thing you need to do is, as a culture, as a business, which is a corporate culture basically, is to understand what are your clients' needs and wants. You need to understand that before aligning your product or services to them. If you don't get that connection, you're also losing money in advertising, promotion, e-marketing, social media, because you are not connected. Remember that since 1950, which is the era of advertising and promotion and marketing research, our understanding of the market is the most important thing to do. If we cannot understand the market, if we cannot understand the client, it is impossible to satisfy them. And by the way, it drops any customer satisfaction. And the thing is that big companies have the capital and they know how to do that and they got the people and the resources to do it. Small business, on the other hand, doesn't have that opportunity. They don't. They know that they need to satisfy their client, but even though they don't know if they're satisfying their clients as well, because they know customer research, there's no feedback from the client, because they don't know how to gather that information. So that is one of the main issues, the gap in knowledge, in information, in data. Because if you know that your client is not satisfied or is not engaging with one of your product or services, now then you need to adapt as a business. You need to refocus your strategy in order to get that connection with the clients. There's simple things to do. For example, you want to know how the clients are doing. In the old time, you got a box, a drop box in which your client would suggest or talk about their experience. If you are buying online, for example, which is the new trend now, every e-commerce or even social media are asking for what? How was your experience? I bought in Walmart yesterday and it was delivered to my home. About 2 hours later, I got an email from Walmart. How was your experience? But as I said before, big companies are doing it. Small companies rely more probably in social media, in have recommendations, in get likes, in having all those positive things that they can share and talk behind the curtain about who you are and who their services are, if they are good, they're bad. Uh, because nowadays is about your uh, client's experience, and they need to be aligned, focus into the recommendation, and you need to promote those recommendations to get done, so you can have more clients. One of the things I need to do, what I need to buy a product is to, uh, how do I say this? Basically, is to do a research about the product, about the services. Every time I go to a new restaurant, I check the reviews. Every time I need to buy one new thing for me, something that I never bought before, I need to get the reviews that are in online, such Google, Facebook, or whatever, or even their own webpage. And based on that, I do my, I move forward to buy what I need. So customer satisfaction, their customer satisfaction, is something you can use as a business in your behalf to talk everybody. Hey, I got a lot of clients satisfied. I got evidence of that. So why not you buy me? I'm here to serve you. Once again, they don't know the clients. And by the way, they don't understand that one person who buy once is not yet a client. It's a customer. It's an account. To become a client, you need to be doing, to buy, to repeatedly. You need to buy constantly. You need to buy regularly in order to consider that particular uh, uh, person a client, not an account. I don't need client that buy me once. I need client who do sell, to do their buying constantly, repeatedly, every now and then. I need to retain my clients that way. So if you are not satisfied, something that you probably don't know because you're in a small business, you got more important things to do, which is a mistake. You don't know why they bought you, and then they are not buying you and to you anymore. So that the thing you need to understand if you are satisfying their need. Simple market research. Got a couple questions. Are you satisfied? You can get their emails when they buy. Send them an email. How about your selling experience? Just 3 questions using a Likert scale. 5 is good, or too good, and 1 is you did a terrible service. And a couple questions. The less, the better. But you need to understand. You need to know. You got the big fact, the feedback from your client in order to know if they are satisfied or no. Satisfaction is the key for retention. Technology is everything in these days. We are living in the 21st century. So technology is the base of any business, despite you are not selling online or if you are selling online too. So first thing, knowledge systems. Basically, they are how to collect information from your clients. Is more it's called CRM, customer relationship management. What is in there? You collect information from the client, name, email, address, sometimes phone numbers, because you need to keep the contact with them. If you get more deeper in the understanding of these different applications, you can keep track of what they are buying. For example, Walmart does that. The last question I got from Walmart was, how was your experience with this product? It was a product okay? Was the quality okay? Do you find the service okay? Three questions. And everything is in your CRM, is in a database. Other thing you need to do is establish a contact regularly with your client, because everything now is in here on these devices, like a cell phone, like a handheld, like a tablet. So making them know, where are you? What is the core of your company? What are your products? Your history, your specialization, and your reviews, which is important. And then try to get positive feedback. And if you can collect that positive feedback, both in the CRM, both in social media, and then from social media, you can link to your web page if you are very intense or immense in e-commerce. So, and to track everything. In addition to that, technology, if you are doing services, you want to keep repeating that services to your client. If you are working on retail, for example, you need to keep a steady pace of your inventory, because you don't want to get a short, or you don't want to get an over on your inventory. You don't want to get excess or get short of what your client needs. So operation is mostly, like, for example, some different programmings. I can mention some of them. So it is about to collect the data of your operation, using probably some data-driven analysis to project your sales, to project your operation, to become more efficient and effective, to control your inventory, to reach new markets. Also, to put a product to sleep because it's not giving money to your company, or probably to launch one new product and get tracking of that evolution from launch, growing, maturity, and then decline. It's basically, it just depend the different companies. For example, a small business, like a barber shop, like a small restaurant, what they use to track their uh, day-to-day business, you can use it using, for example, Square, which is a little device you can add to your phone and collect the money, and then control the deposit. You can put together some statement. That is basically operational. There are other programs you can use for your inventory, but just depend what inventory are you doing. Are you managing? If you are working with raw materials, components, and other stuff, because you're a manufacturer, it's a different type of software. And it just depends the industry. It just depends the business. It just depends, uh, obviously, your budget. So is I cannot recommend one as a fix for everything. So you need to adapt. You need to do the research as a business owner and check what system is more convenient to you. What I do is, and I always do, recommend some sort of CRM, customer management system, in order to capture the information of your clients or your prospects, because there is the possibility to grow in the market or keep the market steady for you. So you got operational, you got customer, you got also financial, you got a lot of specific software you can use in your business. Just depend the size, the type of business, and the market you're serving. Latin division is moving forward into new trends. We are not also considering that we need to teach and keep programs updated and being a better option for our students. We serve adult students. Traditionally, what we want for our student is to get a diploma, no matter what is a bachelor or a master of a doctorate degree, and get a better job. How about instead of getting a better job, being your own boss? And the fact is that you got chunks of information in every course. But the center, what it has is a guide from scratch. You can develop your business plan, your look for your alternatives for financing, uh, talking about the different type of business types or business model or legal entities. It's everything condensed in one page, but it's not that only. It's having your faculty in the background if you need to get your business plan review. Okay, send it to us. We got a specialist in different areas. We got financial people. We got economists. We got accountants. Something that probably cannot do well, but my specialization as a manager, as a strategic planner, is something I can do. So we are putting together resources to serve our student. If they become independent and get their own business and become their own bosses, for us in Kaiser, it's going to be a great accomplishment, because we know that our student can do that. Sometimes doesn't have the tools. Sometimes what they need is a little push or a little guidance in the right way, in the right direction. We are a team of professionals. Most of us have been working for about 12, 10 years, 8 years together. So we are committed, as Kaiser said before, to the student first. So that is our goal, and we can reach that. That is going to be a great satisfaction for everyone in the Latin division from Kaiser University.
Thank you for journeying with us today on Keiser Voices, the Story of Success. As we close this chapter, remember every story has its next page.